Please help my daddy reach 500 subscribers. Go Browns!
Don't I said if we lose this game against the Denver Broncos, the season is over. Well, the season is officially fucking over. If you are under the age of 18, I would not watch this video. Parents, do not let your kids watch this video. Because there's going to be a lot of nasty things said. Who the fuck is Brandon Allen? How do you give up 24 points to a quarterback that's never even fucking played a single snap in an NFL game? The defense deserves just as much blame as the offense does for this pathetic showing that we saw today. I know everybody's going to want to blame Freddy Kitchens, and they're going to want to blame Baker Mayfield. But the defense deserves just as much blame. They let an unknown guy come in there and fucking destroy them. Season's over. It is over. Pack it up. Let's talk about the draft. Fucking all this bullshit. I don't even know what to say. Let's get into my game notes. Let's go through that. That way I can be a little more organized here. First half. Tackling. Noah Fant. No one felt like tackling the motherfucker. Right? Greedy Williams missed a tackle. Whitehead missed a tackle. Then either Mac Wilson or Schober or Taylor came over and missed another tackle. Dude breaks 3 tackles, runs a straight line to a touchdown. Pathetic. Lack of heart, no effort, nothing. Pathetic. Odell and Jarvis's cleats. Oh boy, let me get on this one. I noticed it in the first quarter, Odell's cleats. I didn't notice Jarvis' cleats until I said something. Why the fuck does Odell gotta exclude himself from the rest of the team? I know what he's going to say in the post-game press conference. Oh, the NFL is just targeting me. Maybe there are other players in the NFL that get away with it. But I really don't give a fuck what other players do. My question is, why are you making yourself an outcast to the rest of the football team? And Jarvis Landry, someone I have a lot of respect for, why are you following suit? Odell, you're wearing Joker cleats? Are you kidding me? The rest of the team has to follow the rules. Why are you not? And why is Cleveland equipment personnel allowing this guy to go out on the field knowing that he is breaking the rules? I do not understand it. It's causing a distraction to the team that should not fucking be there. Period. And then Odell and Jarvis are in their own world now. I don't know if anybody caught the play where the Denver corner was flagged for holding, I think, against Jarvis Landry. But you can see clearly when the refs missed it, but you can see clearly on the replay after that holding call was done, Odell comes over and takes a swipe right at the dude. Right at his head. Trying to protect his boy Jarvis. Odell, Jarvis is not a baby. He's a grown-ass man. I know you guys are boys and shit. That's fine. But that could have really killed the team right there with a stupid-ass penalty that shouldn't have never happened. You're lucky that the refs are too stupid to see it. So, the whole cleat situation and the whole Odell situation is about to blow the fuck up. Last week, Odell already bitched about, oh, I'm hungry. I need some balls. And then at the end of the game, he comes out and says, I guess he walks by the sideline reporter and says, man, what do I got to do to get the ball around here? Making it about himself. Here's a note and here's a tip for you, Odell. Shut your fucking face. I want Odell on the team. I like Odell. I like what Odell has to offer. But Odell is causing a distraction to this team. It's a joke. It's a joke. It really has become a joke. Heads are going to roll. Unfortunately, Freddy Kitchens is going to catch the blunt end of this. I do not think this is Freddy Kitchens' fault. Freddy Kitchens ain't out there dropping passes. Freddy Kitchens ain't out there committing penalties. Say what you want, but he's not. Now, I know other Browns fans are going to get on me because they're going to say I'm down on the team. Let me tell you something. I'm a real Cleveland Browns fan. And when they deserve to be criticized, I am going to criticize them. You best believe that. And tonight, they deserve to be criticized. They just lost to a pathetic fucking team. A 2-6 squad with a quarterback that nobody's ever even heard of outside of Denver. Now, granted, Denver's defense is good. And I'm not giving our offense any passes. They got to the red zone a lot and they kicked field goals. But our defense deserves just as much blame, like I said in the beginning. Our offense committed 0 penalties. They cleaned that up. The penalties were all cleaned up. For the most part, if you watched my video last week, I said, Freddie, here's how you get these guys to quit committing penalties. Run it the fuck out of them. Run them until their legs fall the fuck off, and they will quit committing penalties. Hey, and they said right there on the broadcast, Freddie admitted to not running his players because he was trying to save their legs, which I understand. And then Bill Parcells had to tell Freddie, what's the point of saving their legs if you're not going to make it into the postseason anyways? If you're not winning games? Do I need to say any more? Odell and Jarvis dropping passes. I don't know if Baker people say, well, Baker needs to put a little more touch on the football. No, he fucking doesn't. They need to catch the ball. Man up, strengthen up your hands, and catch the football. Ball's going right through their hands, man. These guys are supposed to have the best hands in the league, and they can't hold on to Baker's passes. You get paid millions and millions of dollars. Odell and Jarvis probably have the most cap hit against the Cleveland Browns right now. And they can't catch a pass because it's too fast for them? It's too hard for them? I'm not saying Baker deserves to be let off the hook. But let's not pretend that everybody on this team does not deserve blame. Halftime. We were down 17-12. We come out in the second half. 4th and 1 sneak. Freddie reviews it. I thought it was a good review. It needed to be reviewed. It looked like Baker clearly got the first down. I didn't think it was a bad call. Now everybody else is going to say it's a bad call, and they're going to say Freddie needs to be fired. But Freddie doesn't need to be fired. This is not Freddy Kitchens' problem. It is because he's the head coach. I understand that. But Freddy Kitchens is not out there playing. He's not. Any coach in the NFL would have challenged that fucking play. Any coach in the NFL. I watched the Steelers game today. They said Mike Tomlin, until last week, lost his last 12 challenges. And I don't hear nobody calling for his head. Maybe there are some fans in Pittsburgh. I lie. Maybe there are some fans in Pittsburgh because they're greedy sons of bitches. But any team would have challenged that play today. Any head coach in the NFL would have challenged that play in that critical moment. Baker got that first down. Now, maybe the camera evidence wasn't conclusive enough, but he got that first down. Finger pointing is going to start soon. Like I kind of said earlier. Odell, he's about to come off the rails. I can just feel it coming. He's already over on the sidelines. You've seen him on the sidelines over there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sprinting up and down the sideline. I understand Odell. He's a baller. I'm not saying I don't like Odell Beckham Jr. because I do. I was very happy when the Cleveland Browns picked up Odell and they traded for him. But I don't like the way he secludes himself from the rest of the team. This is not New York. Cleveland fans don't give a flying fuck about this flashy stuff. We care about production and being a good teammate and keeping your mouth shut, like Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb had 2 costly fumbles last week, and ain't no Browns fans ripping his ass because they know the kind of player Nick Chubb is. He ain't out there in some fucking dumbass cleats, knowing he's breaking the rules. He's not out there jacking his jaws to the media. He's not bitching about touches. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Nick Chubb is the only surefire player on this team right now that deserves to be here in the future. He's the only one that I can say definitely deserves to be here. Myles Garrett, where was he at today? I love Myles Garrett, but where was he at today? I saw him drop an interception. Our number 1 pick from a couple years ago. Where the fuck was Myles Garrett at today? Against a weak-ass offensive line with a rookie quarterback, where was Myles Garrett? Yep. The team's about to fall off the rails now. After this loss, heads are going to roll. Hodges. This receiver, Hodges, is getting in over Rashard Higgins and Antonio Callaway. Now, Callaway had a decent game. I don't even think Higgins did he even play a fucking snap. And Hodges, this Hodges dude, who the fuck is Hodges? I don't even know who he is. I thought Taywan Taylor that we traded for from Tennessee would be next in line after Higgins and Antonio Callaway. But this Hodges must be lighting it up in practice. We lose Ricky Seals-Jones. It's a joke. A fucking joke, Cleveland Browns fans. A joke that we as fans have to continue to go through this week in and week out for years and years and years. Freddy Kitchens will lose his job, but not because he deserved to lose his job, because someone's head's got to roll for all this, and it won't be John Dorsey. Although I think the dick-faced bastard deserves just as much criticism as anybody else on this team does. John Dorsey, what has he done for this team? People want to talk about how this offense doesn't look the same as it did last year. Well, let me tell you something. This is not the same team as it was last year. There's a lot more weapons on this team than last year. A lot more egos on this team than last year. A lot more babies and wannabes on this team than last year. And just so you know, when the Browns went on that run last year, they played fucking nobody. Nobody. One team that we beat on that run last year when we went 5-3 had a 500 record or better. We played the Bengals twice with the worst defense in the NFL. Okay? We played the Denver Broncos on a Thursday night football game with Case Keenum at their quarterback. The only team that we beat that was even credible at the time was the Panthers. And I'm pretty sure the Panthers lost like their last fucking 8 games. The Falcons were under 500. So, maybe, just maybe, the teams we were playing last year just sucked. And that's why our offense looks so good. I don't know what else to say, Browns fans. I might lose some subscribers over this video. But the season's over. I'm going to continue making videos. I'm going to continue coming on here and running my mouth because I'm going to keep it 100 all the time. It sucks that Freddy Kitchens is going to lose his job. Probably tonight. He might lose his job tonight. It's terrible that Freddy Kitchens is going to take the fall for all this. Bill Parcells even said, Freddie, do not take the blame for penalties. You're not out there committing the penalties. Your team is. Baker Mayfield, hit or miss. One-read quarterback right now. I don't know if he's just a young quarterback. I do think Baker's going to be fine. I really do. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm not no genius. I thought he played pretty good, honestly. He missed some reads. He had a couple bad throws, but I thought he played pretty good for the most part. Didn't turn the ball over. Managed the game. That's what he was today, a game manager. Of course, they show Odell streaking up the sideline wide open. But we don't know. That whole play was probably designed to go to Jarvis across the middle on a quick slant, and that was probably the only read that was even thought about. Odell wasn't even a part of the play. Who do you blame? Is that Baker? Or is that Freddy? I don't know. Or is it both? Who knows? All I know is I can only hope this team will stick together, but the season is over. There is no way in hell we are winning out. Pittsburgh is getting better, even with a backup quarterback. We're not beating them twice. We're not beating Baltimore again, probably. We're going to struggle with Buffalo. They're 6-2. They're coming to Cleveland next week at 6-2 with a nasty defense. Do you think that we're going to beat them? This team, the Cleveland Browns, are off the rails right now. And it's unfortunate. I'm not going anywhere. I still love my Browns. I'm always going to love my Browns. I've been here since 1999, even a little bit before. I remember the Browns a little bit before Modell moved them. But I've never missed a game since 99. I've watched every single game, every single snap, win or lose. And I'm going to continue to do the same thing. But I will continue to criticize this team when they fucking deserve to be criticized. And today, they deserve to be criticized. They should be ashamed of themselves for the way they play football today. It was a pretty clean game. Couldn't convert in the red zone. Defense can't stop nobody. Even when the defense knows they're going to run the ball. I even wrote that down. Even when the defense knew they were going to run, I knew they couldn't stop them. After Baker threw the incomplete pass to Jarvis on that 4th and 4, I knew there was no way in hell the defense was going to be able to stop the Broncos, even though they were just going to run. I was like, there's no way this defense will stop them. They will get a first down, and the game will be over. And sure as shit, it was. Just remember, once I hit 200 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a pair of these Cleveland Brown custom painted shoes. And I'm the only person that has a pair of these right now. And, you know, I'm looking forward to giving somebody a pair of them. So, once I do hit that, one of you guys will win these. Or a pair like these. A brand new pair like these that are hand painted by myself. So, hit that like button. Subscribe. I don't even fucking care about these shoes, to be honest with you. I don't care about any of this bullshit right now. Hit that like button, subscribe if you would, please. And I'll see you soon. Thanks.